Hi guys, welcome to another chronicle of me romanticizing my life under immense amount of stress. Now, as you all can see in the background, I have a lot going on. Doing laundry, folding laundry, cooking breakfast, showering the kids, washing hair, cleaning the dishes, and yeah, my life is it's just everywhere right now. So yeah, it has been a tough week of my life and of my experience of being a mother thus far. And I've been a mother for the past 8 years now, so there's that. But a lot is just going on, you guys. As I gain more and more strength, I will definitely come at you all with a little bit about what's going on, as per usual. I'm about being transparent and authentic with you all because I know that I am not the only one going through some of the things that I'm going through and dealing with those things alone either. So yeah, so I don't even know where to start, you guys. There's just the level of absurdity, immaturity, and toxicity that makes up my life. And of course, it's not what I am projecting out there, but this is basically what I am experiencing. As you all remember, when was it? It was like on Thanksgiving. I had that blow up with some relatives, and since then, one person basically, well, this person isn't my relative, I'm not even related to them, but one person has basically called themselves moving out, and then another person, which is actually my relative, is like doing really weird things. Like they'll come home, shower, and then they'll just leave and go chase behind and be up under the said person who called themselves moving out, because I spoke my truth, I spoke my mind. And one thing that I'm realizing is, when you put a mother effer, okay, in their place, when you know that they have been playing the, like pulling the strings behind the scenes and playing both roles, like once I catch wind of that, it's up and it's stuck, like all bets are off, period. And I'm gonna like really let you know how I feel. And that's what I did, and it's just been like a stressful environment, because it's like instead of having a conversation and figuring things out, it's like everyone is just avoiding each other. Now that I am guilty of too, because now I've like been avoiding the said relative. Like I'm glad that we haven't been like basically seeing each other in passing in the house or nothing. Like they don't even be here. It's like me and my kids live here now, which is great. I mean, but it's just, you guys, I'm just so stressed. I really need a break, and I really do. Like just a break from life itself sometimes, it feels like, because the level of stress is just unhealthy. Like no one should be this stressed out, like this. I'm not gonna say really depressed, because it's deeper than a depression at this point. It's way deeper than a depression. As I mentioned before, like I came down here to not only bond with this said individual or individuals, but to kind of rekindle whatever rendition of a relationship I thought we had. But that didn't happen, and I felt like, okay, well, if this person, we can't bond, at the very least they'll try to bond with my children. That didn't happen. It was like as soon as we got here, everyone was just like disgusted with us being here, and it's like we were asked to come here. So it's like weird how people act, because although Vegas was very detrimental, I'm certain I could have figured something out. I always do. Like I always figure it out. So I don't know, but aside from that, guys, like I said, like I'm just working on myself, and I'm just trying to find my way through this situation, because it is very stressful. Without any moral support, it's just like, yo, like, yeah, it's just a lot. Hey guys, so I am back. Today definitely did not go as planned. We were supposed to go to this little Christmas event, and that did not work out. Both of my girls, I don't know what done got into any of one of them, but they've just been on one. So the TV has been turned off for about 4 going on 5 hours. I just, had to just focus on my self-care, because I'm telling you, you guys, you cannot pour from an empty cup. You cannot give, what you do not have. And it's just been a really, really frustrating day. Like, I've had to say, stop, do this, do, like, a million times today. Like, I am just over it. Like, when I say over it, I am just over it. And then it just doesn't help when you don't have that support. Like, I would just like a day to myself, just one day, it's sickening. That's why I really just push the issue, like, really know who you're having kids with, what kind of bloodline you are mixing with, things such as that. Because if I was able to trust my kids, dad's side of the family, especially with things that already has come out about them, I'd love to send them. But, like, because I don't have that, it's just like, oh gosh, like. And then in the town I'm in, guys, there's no childcare. Such a freaking wait. It's just the rigmarole, the back and forth. I'm just like, I feel like I'm just running on thin ice or something, like skating on thin ice. Like, that is how I feel. I had like so many good positive plans for the day, and then something happened. Well, I'm just gonna talk about what happened. My ex, he's such a lunatic. He basically had the police show up to do a well check ever since we went to court. And he knows where we're at. It's like he just won't stop. Like, he's not helping out. He doesn't support the children. I understand talking and being, having a relationship, that's one thing. But his reasoning behind not paying child support, not, financially supporting them is, oh, well, when you were in Vegas, I had them 6 days out of the week, and all these other lies, bogus lies that he's telling, it's a lot. Like, forcefully doing that. Like, I was telling him to bring my kids back, and because of the fact when you have a court order, they basically just tell you, oh, it's a civil matter, it's a civil matter. Then you have to wait to go to court, and then when you finally do go to court, the judge don't really want to take into account anything. It's just, you guys, I apologize for venting, but this is my life right now. It's so freaking chaotic. Like, so that happened. And the police got here. They knocked on the door a couple of times. I didn't even know the police were down there. They just were knocking on the door. We were upstairs chilling. I was actually journaling. And they're like, oh, are these the 2 girls? I was like, yeah. They're like, oh, they look fine. I mean, they're fine. He was like, I figured it was just a spite call anyways. He was like, well, have a good day. And then that was it. Like, I just opened the door. He said, are these the girls? He said their names. And I said, yeah. And then he told me what the call was from, or who it was from, which was my narcissistic ex. And he looked at the girls, he looked at me, and he was just like, oh, I figured it was a spite call. He was like, but we had to come out, and then he just left. So that's been my day, you guys. I'm like so irritated. I'm waiting for Walmart to send me the message that my groceries are ready for pickup. I'm gonna go get those, and then we're just gonna have to start over tomorrow. Like, they already lost privileges for tomorrow because, they've been fighting with each other. Like, I just noticed every time they talk to him, they're like always fighting and arguing and bickering. It's like always, I'm like, we can't have that. It's just the spirit, the spirit that operates within certain people. It will certainly bounce off onto your kids, anyone, just to get at you. So I'm just like, just having a mommy moment, you guys. Just having a moment, period. Like, I would love to be on an island right about now by my lonesome, because I really and truly just need to recalibrate. I really need to be rejuvenated. I really need just a whole reset, like, for real. As I'm editing, you guys, this thought just came to mind. So yeah, in regards to what I'm saying here, you know, society will condition you and program you into believing that all you are is a breeding station. But yet when you bring such offsprings or said offsprings into this existence, it's like, where's the help? Where's all of those who encouraged you to have babies and this and that? Like, where is the village? You know, that is what society today is lacking. Where is the village? So yeah, guys, I don't know, guys. Sometimes it's hard to just deal with certain things because I'm like, I already have enough pressure on me. Like, I'm only one person. I can only do and deal with so much. And of course, kids don't understand that. But it's like the adults in the situation that could be contributing positively, the fact that they're choosing not to out of spite, out of malice, and out of anger towards me, it's just like, damn, so you're gonna just say screw the kids in the process? Like, it's just a lot. Like, this is why I said in a couple of videos ago, like, I don't regret my children at all, but I do wish that I would have really just thought it over and really took my time. Like, for all of you child-free women out there, like, do not allow society to basically force you or condition you and make you feel like you have to be a parent, because there's a lot of stress that comes with it, psychologically, mentally, emotionally, the list goes on. Like, the kids' safety is always on to me. Like, I always have to make sure, are they safe? Do they have what they need? You know, giving them, you know, healthy meals, you know, ensuring that they drink water, ensuring they brush their teeth, ensuring they do this, ensuring they do that. It's like a lot, you know, and this is definitely not what I wanted my life to be. Like, I know that I'm meant to do so much more, and I'm not saying that I can't do that while being a mother, but it's like, with all of this stress, I feel like just not giving up, but sometimes I'm just like, bro, I wish I could just throw in the towel. But then that's equivalent to, you know, give it up on your kids, and I don't want to do that, but I'm just like, fuck, like, how much can I take? Like, I don't know. And like, I'm just being transparent and real with you guys, because this shit be getting treacherous sometimes, for real. Like, one of the hardest jobs in the world is being a mother, you know, being a father. I'm talking about the attentive ones, the ones that's actually there. You know, it's so easy for mofos to talk about how people are keeping kids away and this and that, but never once tried to initiate no type of custody themselves, never once tried to initiate paying child support, never once trying to do any of that. Like, I had my ex asking me, like, can he claim the kids? I'm like, with all my receipts that I keep, like, that's another thing. If you're going through a custody case, make sure you keep in all your receipts about all the money you have spent on your children, doctor's trips, dental, all that's coming out of your pocket. Make sure you keep it that, because I'm like, hell no, you're not claiming these kids. You know? Like, forget trying to pretend like you're this or you're that. We're not going to have that. Sorry. Like, no. Because at the end of the day, when this camera goes off, when life hits, like, life hits, and I'm the one that's here dealing with it. Like, I didn't have kids just to parade them around on social media and just to act like I'm just this outstanding parent. Like, that's not what I had kids for, because I'm learning every day with them, you know? Mofos really just be having the nerve. It just be the audacity, the gall. Talk about, can I, like, what? I was like, all because you feel like I should just do it. Oh, because the kids are with me right now? Like, oh, if the shoe is on the other foot, bro, like, I don't care, like, who, like, if I was a dude, I wouldn't care if I didn't get along with my baby mama. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm gonna make sure my kids is not gonna go without, because I'm a bitter person, and I don't want to, like, that's just weird. That definitely take two to tango, you know? So, yeah, y'all, that's, a little bit about, you know, what's going on. I need to call Walmart and see if my groceries are ready so that I can run up here, go get them, and just come back, because today drained me. It drained me. Alrighty, guys, what it do? What's up? So, currently out on the town. Oh my god, I don't know why my mouth has got so full of saliva, but it's super It's cold, it's kind of sprinkling out, it's wet, but we have to get out of the house. It was just, there was a little bit of too much going on. But yeah, guys, I'm glad that I'm out. I'm just trying to clear my head the best way that I know how to. Because as we left off, you guys, your girl is up there with it. And I'm really trying my best to get out of this energy, but it is tough. But yeah, I don't know why, but I've stopped feeling the Christmas spirit like years ago. Well, I know why, partially, I think. But being out on the town kind of brings that buried Christmas spirit back up to the surface, which is nice. They have it decorated really, really nice out here. So yeah, I shall check back in with you guys in a second here. I just wanted to let you all know that I am okay. I mean, I will be, one day and one step at a time. But until then, y'all, in the midst of it and in the thick of it, we shall rise. We shall rise.